What is up, guys? FunkMunki here. Just wanted to show you guys this real quick. The update they released within the last day, I guess it was. Wasn't supposed to be released until Monday, I don't believe, and then they ended up going ahead and doing it with some bug fixes. And my favorite, or the thing I'm most interested in seeing is the upgrades for the buildings. So they did add a toggle feature for the health and stamina. So you can press G in game. It'll make that. It'll open that up. I thought about that a couple times. I don't know if I ever mentioned it in the videos. I thought that'd be a good idea because I like to keep a really close watch on my stamina. So if I start to get attacked by something, I can make sure that I have enough stamina to get away. So I like to stop and rest before it runs all the way down. So that'll be a really useful feature. I'll probably have that up all the time because I will keep a close eye on that stamina. There's new construction. There's upgrades from wood to concrete now, and there's a metal door, metal window, brick walls, door frames, window frames. I did read over it. You have to have your wooden structures first, and then upgrade them to the concrete and the brick and the metal. You can't just make those right off the bat. You got to make your wooden foundations and walls and stuff first, and then there's an upgrade hammer. I believe it's called an upgrade tool. You have to have that to be able to upgrade. You guys can go read over this. I'm just trying to give you a real brief summarization or real quick of what we have. I did read that you have to have the items required for the upgrade in your backpack. I don't know how that's going to work with a regular sized backpack like I have right now. I don't know like what it's going to cost to upgrade this stuff, but we'll figure that all out when we get in the game. They added the mixer. That's to make the cement 10 sand, 10 clay equals 10 cement. Requires 40 power to run. See, I'm not going to be able to use that for a while anyway because I don't have any power sources. And it doesn't say. I don't think that is a blueprint item. I think it's just going to be in the placeables in the itempedia, whatever it's called. We got brick drying crate, so I guess you have to make your bricks, and they're wet, and then you put them on this deal, and they'll dry. They probably have like timers like the forge or furnace, whatever you want to call it, has on it. So that's really cool. It's like it just looks like a pallet. Wet bricks, dry bricks, cement. There's that sucker. Set it in and mix your stuff up. That's really cool looking. A new stone node gives clay. This node only give 10 clay. No stone or ores. Okay. So that the new node's not going to drop a bunch of different stuff. It'll just drop the clay. So that's good. It's pretty distinguishable, I believe. Yeah, I think so. New key bindings. You can set your weapon slots 1 through 4. Some changes. Animals now attack and damage bases also. I don't know what really that means because they were attacking my fence, so I don't know. Maybe if they weren't attacking the base itself before, like the bears will attack my fence. Maybe they weren't attacking the foundations, the walls and stuff before. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them doing it in videos. So I'm not really sure what that is. They changed the item name from the thermos to large flask. I don't know why, because it is a thermos, but it makes no difference. Glass now requires 10 sand on the forge. 2 small stones now craft into 10 sand. Prior, 2 stones would give 1 sand. I don't know why they changed that. It doesn't seem like a big difference, or like it's changed for the worse. It's actually 2 stones is 10 sand. That's sounds way better than it was before. But stones are so easy to come by anyway. I didn't really see a problem with it. But I guess sand's bigger now. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reasoning behind it, and we'll figure it out along the way. Drinking water will now max out your thirst if enough water in your flask, or consume all available. Okay. So what it's trying to say instead of right clicking, drink, right click, drink, right click, drink over and over again to try to max out your thirst. If you have enough water in your regular flask or your large flask slash thermos, it'll drink all the water that it needs to max out your thirst. So you right click, drink, boom, you're done. As long as you have the proper amount of water to max out your thirst. So that is nice. That'll save some clicking, save some time. I love it. Eating fruit salad will increase max stamina by 1, max 200. I have no experience with eating fruit salad in real life or in the infected, so I cannot speak for one or the other. Spoiled food no longer can be stacked. I don't. That doesn't affect me at this point in time, but I don't know what you would need to save spoiled food for anyway. There may have been a recipe or something that we haven't seen yet, or that I just haven't noticed or have overlooked. Empty cans weighed more than full cans of food. That's a good fix. That makes sense. Flasks would sometimes show a perish time. I don't think I've noticed that on mine at all. Moving the stone would not move the pots and pans if they were in it. On it. Stove. I can't read. Stove. Okay. I've had a stove. I did read someone having that problem where they something similar. They moved their fridge and everything in it just was stuck in there. They couldn't get it out. I don't know if that was a similar bug or not. Sometimes the Vambies would hit the tech blueprints in the camps, resulting in the blueprint catapulting away. I have not observed that, but it sounds like it would be very frustrating if you needed that blueprint, and it would be kind of funny to watch the blueprint go flying across the map. But they fixed it, so we don't have to worry about it either way. Sandbug and forge while splitting it, or sometimes just moving it. I haven't had that issue. Food that would perish in the fridge would not turn into spoiled food and would block the slot it was in. That sounds kind of like the thing I was talking about a second ago, where it would spoil in there and it would just get stuck. Haven't gotten far enough along to have a fridge to have. Haven't gotten far enough along to have most of these issues, but now they're getting fixed before we have to deal with it. So that's cool. Character would sometimes have this shaking movement when walking or running, kind of looked like he was shivering. We talked about that. Only time I really noticed it was when we got close to the Vambi bases. So I'm glad that's fixed, because that was mildly irritating. You can look at this update on the Steam page for the infected. It's on there. It was released Tuesday, August 25th. Excuse me. So, real quick, if you noticed, my audio does sound a crap ton better. I went ahead and spent a little bit of money on a new mic, and so if you hear things like that, I'm working on it. I might bump into it. I'm not used to having a mic right in front of my face like this. It's on an arm and it's stretched out across my desk in front of my face. I'm not really used to this kind of stuff right in front of my face. So if you start hearing me bumping into it like that, noises like that, I'm really sorry. Hopefully I'll get used to it and it won't happen too often. You'll have to excuse my coughing. I was fine until I got towards the end of the video. But anyway, hopefully it sounds better for you guys. Hopefully the volume's all right. If it's not, leave me a comment. I'll adjust the settings and mess around with it. But I'll make another video playing the game here shortly, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.